Hey, and welcome back to Gary's Fish Tales. We're going to do a quick review, and go through a little bit of video footage real quick. It wasn't an exciting day, but this is how the day started off. So the weather was supposed to be max 8, maybe 10 mile an hour winds. The wind throughout the day was 15 to 20 miles an hour all day long, and it never got to its temperature. If it did, with the wind, it felt a lot colder because I actually put an extra jacket on during the tournament and I was still cold all day. Not an excuse, but it is what it is. So the tournament is 9.5 hours, and after throwing numerous baits, we threw chatterbaits, we threw jerk baits, worms, Cincos. I threw an A-rig for about an hour. When I first started off, I started in 25 foot of water and worked my way shallower. I fished grass, I fished standing timber, I fished open water. I threw a crankbait for a while, and then that crankbait broke. It was a brand new red crawdad colored, really nice crankbait. I ended up throwing on a honey brown crankbait later on, and after I did, and after 8.5 hours, this is what happened. What? Not skunked. Yay. All right, so I'm gonna crankbait. Yay. We have a keeper. I'm not skunked. Got him on a crankbait with 20 minutes left. He is a keeper. And I am gonna crankbait this little area for a few more minutes, and then I gotta go. Just make sure he's legal. I know he is, but all right, 13.25, not skunked. Okay, so Gary is a happy camper with a sore throat because it's been so cold and windy and I haven't been drinking a lot. But so yeah, I am over 8.5 hours into the tournament. It's my first fish, and I finally got him on a crankbait. I was throwing a different color earlier. I was throwing red, and that was the one that broke. So anyways, I'm throwing a Spro. It's a little honey mustard color. I had a Bagley's just like it, and originally I was throwing the red craw, but that one broke. So after 8.5 hours, I finally got my bass, and I was happy, and it was time for the ride back in. And I was in a secluded area, so you could see it was windy back there, but a bearable wind, you know. It was nice, but going across the main lake again, there we go. So once I got back to shore, all is well. You know, I mean, the boat's built for it. I just want to go over the results of the tournament. So I had a whopping 1 fish for the tournament, but I didn't get skunked, and I got some points, which is the main object. Well, the main object's to win, but if you can't win, we need points. So anyways, out of 13 anglers, 3 people got skunked, 3 people had 1 fish, 4 people had limits, and the other 2 or 3 people were in between. The winning weight was 1272, and the big bass for the tournament was 484. My one whopping fish was 111, so 1.11 pounds, and I got that on a crankbait. 20 minutes before I had to go, made a few extra casts. I said I was only going to make 2 more casts, but I probably made another 6-7 casts, and then I really had to go. I didn't want to be late. So anyways, hey, I hope you enjoyed it. You can't come in first, second, or third all the time. Some people can. They're very good fishermen. I'm an avid fisherman. I think I do okay. Again, I am trying to learn these Florida lakes. They're not as easy as people think. If that was the case, we'd all be winning hundreds of $1,000s in the Bassmasters, you know? So, you know, next month we have a 2-day tournament at Seminole, and I have some pretty good expectations on that. I've been to Seminole enough now where I've kind of learned some ins and outs, some things I shouldn't do, and so we'll see how March comes out. And again, I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.